TheaTrim is our answer to a completely stagnant category, the fat loss, weight loss category. In my opinion, it's completely lacking innovation over the past couple years. So we came across Dr. Lopez and this TheaTrim ingredient, phenomenal studies behind it, phenomenal research. We surrounded it with a cast of other ingredients that are also just completely drenched in human research regarding fat loss, weight loss, cognition, mood enhancement, alertness, metabolic rate, literally the entire bevy of effects you would seek from a fat burner thermogenic type product we've incorporated into TheaTrim, and it's definitely our answer in 2015 to this category, and it's showing through sales. TheaTrim is a nature identical compound. We use it for, essentially it's structurally similar to caffeine. It just doesn't have the same CNS stimulatory effect, your central nervous system. So it's not gonna light you up and stimulate you on a milligram per milligram basis as caffeine anhydrous would in an energy drink or something like that. However, it being structurally similar and blocking the adenosine receptor and getting a little too deep in the science, what it essentially does is it releases more dopamine. It has a heightened dopaminergic response and a lowered CNS response. So you're going to get more of your euphoric, overall sense of well-being, feel-good type emotions and feelings as opposed to the stimulatory type feelings of a normal caffeine. So far, we haven't noticed a large tolerance buildup. TheaTrim has been studied in 2 or 3 different studies now, and they've found that it is not habituation forming. So you're not going to get a diminished response the longer you take it to where you have to continue to increase your dosage. So far, we have not seen that. So I don't want to say that it's non-habituation forming, but it definitely has a lesser likelihood of building up a tolerance. Certainly, you can take up to 2 servings of TheaTrim, 2 pills at one setting, and you can take it more than once a day. I would recommend 2 in the morning with breakfast, and then 2 later on when you hit that midday slump. What it's going to do is it's going to reduce your appetite because it does have an anoretic effect. So you're going to get reduced appetite throughout the day, and obviously sustained energy, alertness, cognitive ability, things like that. Overall sense of better off, well-being, things like that. You will get that sustained throughout the day if you take it in that format. However, 2 pills is a ride. It is strong. It's for people who are accustomed to taking pre-workouts and weight loss pills. So start out at 1 capsule a day, 1 serving a day, and then you can bump to 2. Instenergy is our blend of a couple different caffeines as well as the TheaTrim. The only reason we didn't fully disclose that is because we have our own in-house beta research on what milligram amount of TheaTrim and the separate caffeines produce the optimal result out of the 4 trials that we had, the 4 different beta versions we have. We feel like we dialed it in, and we're keeping a little bit of intellectual property there. But it is fully disclosed in the fact that that milligram amount listed is how much TheaTrim plus the 2 caffeines are in there. So it's not necessarily being secretive like all the other companies are with proprietary blends. It's just every now and then we need to be able to take the liberty to mask our own intellectual property that we work and pay, dearly for.